All right, we're here on mat number 9 for a really significant open class match here. In the white gi is Mason Fowler shooting across the mat and dragging his opponent Jansen Gomes in the black into the half guard. Mason Fowler, one of the names to watch in this absolute division. I think people are really excited to see him back in the gi, representing Brazza CTA. Very common to see Fowler coming up through the ranks, competing both gi and no gi his entire career, and it's good to see him back in the gi here and competing against one of the brighter talents in the black belt divisions. Jansen Gomes of Checkmat, a product of the Cantagalo favela in Rio de Janeiro, a student of Rico Vieira, Checkmat co-founder. Spent extensive time with Leo Vieira in California. And Jansen, it's a rookie black belt looking to make his mark, going up against, even though Mason hasn't been a black belt that long, something of a veteran of the sport at this point. And we see this half guard, knee shield half guard from Mason Fowler. Something that Caio Terra has always done really well, actually. Caio Terra has an absolutely incredible knee shield half guard. Very powerful. Amazing how much pressure he's able to generate with that top knee into the thigh. But look at this. Great job there from Jansen Gomes in taking off the pressure from the top leg. This is more of a reverse De La Riva style position now, but the difference in passing posture and pressure here from Jansen Gomes compared to what we see in so many of his opponents, he comes forward. There you see the lapel grip that Mason Fowler has. He does this sequence so well. If he can control that far leg, see him come up for a wrestling style takedown. But Gomez's posture and pressure here, he is just not letting Mason build a base, not letting him come up, and he's denying him that pant grip with Mason Fowler's left hand. The opposing coaches, Caio Terra and Rico Vieira, stood shoulder to shoulder here on the barrier. We're about 2.5 minutes into the match. 0-0. And interesting that when they go for this restart, they're actually giving Mason that lapel grip through the around the leg from this half guard. Extremely powerful handle, and one of Mason Fowler's preferred attacks. However, I'm not sure that this is his favorite side to attack from. We'll see if that's a factor. Trying to kick Jansen Gomes over the top. Now he's building a base. Now he's got the control of the free leg, and big double leg puts him down. That's 2 points for Mason Fowler. And still got control of that lapel through the legs. That's going to help. Gives it up now, but that also is such a really powerful position for when you complete that sweep. Keeping hold of that lapel through the legs so you're controlling the hips. It gives you a little bit of a moment, a good control from which to initiate this series of guard passes. And you see him now knee cut here. Tried to stuff the bottom leg. Oh, but there's a beautiful, nice little tilt sweep there from Jansen Gomes, and just scoring 2 and without really expending a lot of energy in the process. And now this is dangerous for Fowler, because look at this knee cut posture here. Instead of going forward, directly forward, Jansen Gomes has elected to cut the knee away from the upper body. But it's given Mason Fowler this single leg here, and Fowler is building his base. He's going to drag Jansen Gomes back into the center of the mat. That's smart. Attempts to kick away. Jansen Gomes does that. His acrobatic style in defending that takedown. Oh, yeah, you can hear Caio Terra saying you've got to make a grip, because the last thing you want to do is give Jansen Gomes that space. He's fast. He's very dynamic. He's good in the open space, and I think that Caio Terra urging Mason Fowler to make that connection is so important, because if you could hold him, you can slow him down. You can control him. You give Jansen Gomes that space, he's going to dive, somersault, he's just going to blow through and past your guard. Very small battle going on here, but there, Mason Fowler has just won his grip. He's got that lapel, he's got the very bottom of the jacket through the legs. So that knee slice from Jansen Gomes now is going to go nowhere. He can't go forward. That lapel is going to slow him down. And there you see him kicking up and over. Good sprawl there from Jansen Gomes. Smart work from Mason Fowler in drawing him back in. And you see Jansen Gomes stuffing the head down, really doing anything he can to stop Mason Fowler from coming up on that single leg, because Mason Fowler starts it with the lapel through the legs, and the half guard just leads directly into the single because he has such a deep underhook now. And he'll try and suck in that free leg. And you can see that Jansen Gomes, such a smart work in using a kind of cross-face grip with that collar in trying to deny Mason Fowler from diving his head through, which is what he wants to try and come up for a double. Or now we see Mason Fowler gets it, and he's going to bring it back into the center of the mat. Wow. Gets the hips down. Passing pressure here, over under pass. So it's now 4 points to 2 for Mason Fowler. Oh, Mason Fowler does a smart job there in dropping his hips down to try to staple that leg. But look at that, another small just tilt sweep there from Jansen Gomes. Knocked Mason Fowler's base off for just a half a second. I think that Mason Fowler has settled down a little bit here. But I think that he's going to have to be careful on this restart, because Jansen Gomes has showed more than once now that he's got the ability to sweep position back in a number of positions in what looks like a really easy way. And this is no disrespect to Mason, it's just the sensitivity and the timing from Jansen Gomes in just knocking his opponent off base. It's really impressive. Okay, so we're in this over-under pass here. Mason Fowler, head low. A little bit long range for the over-under. You may see him jump his right leg over Jansen Gomes' right leg. Oh, knee bar from Mason Fowler. Catches the knee bar from the over-under pass. Oh, that is such a classic attack. I think Jansen Gomes was so concerned about defending the guard pass and maintaining that hook with his right leg, the inside leg, that he just allowed it to get extended just a little bit too far. And Mason Fowler, in the blink of an eye, caught the leg with the Turk, dropped his hips down, and forced the submission. Great submission there from Mason Fowler.